20 or 30 years ago, you could have you could leave the house without a phone. Disappear for six. I freaking hate that I do that all the time. Leave the YouTube going. Man, I do it all the time. I lose my train of thought, brothers. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. But you know what? We could have left the house and disappeared for 6 hours, come home at the dark, and nobody launched a search party or checked where we were, checked an app, looked at a phone number, tried to call you 100 times. We had to remember phone numbers. Photographs had to be developed. You never know if you had a good one, a bad one. You could take 30 pictures and only have 3 good ones at it. You discover your thumb was over the top, or the lens was all blurry, or you missed all the good shots. Your favorite television shows, they come and go. You wouldn't even know if you had it, or you had to be in a specific time. It was gone. All of that's gone. They can speak to anyone about buy anything, watch everything, and receive 12 notifications while trying to remember why we picked the phone up. Tonight we're looking at 15 ways life has changed and asking the dangerous questions of, was life really better back then, or were we just younger, thinner, paying less attention? I'd like to know the answers to that. So, hey, what do you say, my brother?
Man, how you doing? Man, I like this type of topics because they're nostalgic in a way. You think back of the things that we used to do, and nowadays the things that we do today, and it's easy for us to compare them because we live them both.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know. It's fun. It's fun. I like them. I enjoy them.
I do too. I like it's kind of like a Gen X, millennial, Alpha. It's kind of a combination of all the different generations and stuff, except for the boomers. They're too old. But finally, I still get to say somebody's too old. I still get to say it, so leave me alone. I get the chance. Yeah, I know what you mean, though, man. Looking back and comparing these things, it's something that I really do like. Hey, listen, I forgot to introduce ourselves. I'm Joey Shits. There's my brother Milo Giggles. Together we make Shits and Giggles here on It's Not Okay TV. Thank you for joining us tonight. In case you missed it, we are talking about the 15 things that were completely different 20, 30 years ago versus today. Is it better? Is it worse? Stick around. Let us know what you think. Get over in the chat. Don't stand in the shadows. Give us your opinions. And speaking of the chat, my brother, why don't you say hello?
And hello, everybody. We have Ice, Sunny. We've got
Tara, Sora.
Yeah, we have a lot of people in the building. How you guys doing? What's today?
What's today? Sunday the 26th.
Oh, it's Sunday. Oh, Jesus. I thought it was Thursday.
Right. I know. I'm doing the same thing. Man, were children given more freedom? Like for instance, 20 or 30 years ago, children often left the house after breakfast. We would ride our bicycles around the neighborhood. We'd visit our friends. We'd go to explore the fields, the woods, you name it. We'd get lost, return when the street lights came on. I wrote a song about streetlight generations, by the way. You should check it out here. It's a really cool song, man. It's Gen X kind of music. The parents might not know exactly where our locations were for hours. They just didn't know. There was a show that would come on at 10 o'clock at night. And, do you know where your children are? Man, our parents would put their heads down and just say, they'll be home. Don't worry about it. They'll be home. Don't worry about it. Yeah. But today, many parents use phones, location tracking devices. They're checking draws. They're doing all kinds, scheduling the activities for the kids, constant communication to know precisely where their children are, my brother. What do you think? I mean, there's good and bads to it.
Yeah. But I think that children in the past may have developed more independence, more problem-solving skills, more confidence, and street awareness because adults were not constantly supervising them. However, they were also exposed to genuine risks without immediate help because we used to do a lot of dumb shit.
Even we knew it was dumb when we were doing it, man.
But we had to find out the outcome, right? Now,
you must try.
Yes. Children today may be safer, easier to contact, and better protected, but constant surveillance can prevent them from learning how to handle uncertainty, boredom, disagreements, and small, develop independently, get their own ideas on how things work.
Yeah.
Test them, because we had no idea how they worked. We test them and we found out. Sometimes it hurt, sometimes it didn't.
That's right. If it hurt, you didn't do it again.
No, you did not.
And if you did, you were teased at school the next day going, what the, you dumbass. What? Yeah, we had a word for those people.
Yeah, but at the same time, man, I had a lot of fun. Through all the pain and misery, I had a lot of fun.
Wouldn't change much of it, would you?
No.
Do you think the kids today are like too coddled? Do you think they're like, we did a special on this just 2 or 3 weeks ago, Gen X, 17 years old in the 1980s versus a 17-year-old. We had a guest on, 15, Kyle came on and joined us. He told us about the teenager's viewpoint. And he said that he actually thinks, in his opinion, even though he didn't live it, that we had probably a better way of life. Even he thought so.
Yeah. I agree with him. I mean, like I said, man, we used to go out, get together like 20 guys, a couple of guys, a couple of girls, just go out and spend, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 hours every day, just doing everything we could to have fun.
And imagine trying to think about doing what we're doing right now. Sitting here in front of a camera, talking to people all over the world. We got people here from South Africa, from America, from Canada. We got people from everywhere over here in our chat right now. Imagine trying to think about that when we're kids. Trying to think, we'll be talking to people all over the world, doing some entertainment, getting some ideas. Didn't think about that stuff. You were thinking about going out, kicking the can, or what fire, where you want to start the bonfire, or who was going to go buy our illegal alcohol, who was going to go stand in front of the alcohol shop. Let's say, I don't know if you had that problem here in Romania, but we did in America. We had to find the oldest looking kid to go to the liquor store and stand outside and find somebody who was young and cool, so we could give them $10, $20 and say, hey, could you buy us a case of beer? So they'd go and buy us a case of beer, hand it to us when they came out. We had to stand there and do that.
Man, it was a lot easier for us. We used to buy alcohol when we were, I don't know, 13, something like that, 12, 13 years old. We will just say, man, my mom sent me to bring her a beer.
Or and they give it to you, right? Yeah, no. Not in America. They wouldn't do that stuff. Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone's doing great. I already posted your live stream, YouTube and Facebook. Thank you very much, Cena. Yes, I've been catching some of your, Cena has a channel here on YouTube as well. And Cena, you're more than welcome to drop a link in there for your channel if you'd like, into the chat. It's about dogs and cats and so forth. Have you followed any of her stuff lately? Yeah. I've been seeing it. Some of it's pretty cute.
A lot of shorts that she does with her cat.
Was that your yard, Cena, that you took that last video? Was that your yard with the I think it was the cat, right? It was the cat going on, and she took a picture of a yard and everything. Very nice. It looked beautiful. Both the cat and the yard looked very nice. Listen, my question is, were children more capable 30 years ago, or were parents simply less aware of the risks? What do you think it was? Do you think we were more capable, or do you think it was just the parents didn't care and we had no choice? I kind of think they're both the same, right? We had no choice, so therefore we were more capable.
Yeah. I was thinking about that as well. Yeah, we had no choice but to be capable.
Yeah. It's one and the same, right?
It's either survive or die.
Hello, Baby Blink. Glad you could join us as well. Mighty Philbert, we got lucky. We had an old guy who, let me put him up here. Mighty Philbert, hey, bud. Glad you could join us. We got lucky. We had an old guy who would buy us whatever we wanted as long as we gave him enough to get a pint. Yeah. Philbert, that was the same thing with us. We would actually stand outside and we'd say, hey, we'll buy what you need if you get what we need. And that generally would work with somebody that was like 21, 22 years old, but not an old guy. That's pretty cool. I used to smoke weed with the old guys, but I couldn't get them to buy me the alcohol for some reason. I don't know why that was, but yeah, we had it pretty lucky that way too, Philbert. We really did. Seen a beautiful home. Yes, that's my house and my yard, she says. Beautiful home. It really and truly is. I loved it. Sitting out there in the middle of a desert and everything. Then has the smartphone made life better or taking it over, do you think? In the past, for instance, leaving the house meant being temporarily unreachable, which I personally like. I was just in a little town here, Lapadia. I posted some stuff on my Facebook. I don't know if you saw it, Beautiful, beautiful scenery, man. Beautiful scenery. You know, I was in a little village where the houses were all made of rock still, almost a forgotten village up that way. You'd love to go up there one day, Milo. We should go up there one day and take a look. It'd be very nice. I'd love to have a motorcycle ride up there. People made plans in advance and they used public telephones back in the day, though. You know, and sometimes simply waited for someone who was late. They would just, I myself would sit outside of a roller skating rink, for instance, for an hour waiting for my parents who I think forgot me. You know, today, one smartphone call provides maps, banking, photographs, music, entertainment, and messaging. Hell, you can even shop on your phone nowadays. You know what I mean? Get directions to wherever you want to go. You didn't have to, you know, but many people struggle. They still struggle to sit through dinner without checking it. So is it a good thing or a bad thing?
And smartphones, in my opinion, provide confidence, safety, instant information. In case of an emergency, you have easy access to communication, and you have access to services that once required a lot of other devices, not just one. But on the other hand, the problem is that they created distraction, because nowadays we lose hours upon hours just looking at the phone, you know. And,
many hours.
And a lot of people actually say that they are dependent on the phone. They cannot live without the phone. Not directly, but indirectly. If you ask them, man, would you give up your phone for 24 hours? They'll say, no, not going to happen. Not going to happen. Now, with all that comes as well social pressure, you know, shortened attention span because of the reels and everything. People lose their ability to be patient and watch a video for a long period of time because they're always looking for something new.
Yeah.
And there's another thing, the expectation that everyone should be available at all times. It doesn't matter. You have a device with you, you should be available because it's right there with you. Now,
and is that a wrong expectation?
Yes.
In today's world, is that a wrong expectation?
Yes, it is. It is in a way. I see it as a wrong expectation. You can be available 24/7, yes. But at the same time, I think it's too much to ask from somebody to be available for that device 24/7. You know?
Don't get a smartphone.
Well, you need a smartphone nowadays.
Why do you need one? No, you don't.
And the device is designed to save time. You know
you're talking about something else now. You're talking about convenience, my brother.
Yes,
you're not talking about necessity.
It's not a necessity. It's convenience. I'm with you 100%.
So you don't need it if you don't want to be in contact or have to be acceptable what people call you. Don't have a smartphone. Have a Nokia BlackBerry, for instance. Have something where you can't.
Blackberries.
Me too, man. Have something like that where you don't have WhatsApp and shit on it. They can only call you. Maybe you're off in the mountains, or okay, that's understandable, right? But
yeah.
I don't know.
When you're taking a bath, right? You take a bath for an hour.
Buy a waterproof phone. Goddamn, you cheap motherfucker. Buy a waterproof phone so you can always be accessible.
No, I believe that, yes, you are easier to find, but I don't think everybody is available 24/7. When you are not available 24/7, my brother, when you work, you leave your phone inside the car. I do. You are not 24/7 available because you have a smartphone.
I do that. I do that with intention. You're right. When I go to work, I take my phone out of my pocket and I leave it in the car specifically so I'm not bothered during work, but mostly because I've broken 3 or 4 phones at work, dropped them in water, sat on them accidentally, and it's not worth it. I just leave it in the car and I'll get back to anybody. But I generally check it every hour or two to make sure I haven't missed any important phone calls. I'll generally take a break when I go have a cigarette and I'll go check the messages and stuff. And if it's important, I'll get back to them. I don't just blow them off and go, I got no time for you.
No, it's not about time. It's about not checking the phone 4 hours on end.
Boy, this almost sounds like an argument between two people quietly, doesn't it?
A little bit.
If I didn't know any better,
Now,
man, let's see what happened over here in the thing real quick. Let me see. We have a new fella, Mighty Filbert, by the way. Did you say hello, my brother?
yeah. Hello and welcome, Mighty.
And hello, Mihai. Glad you could join us. He was saying, where is it? Yeah, there it is. I'm looking for it. He was saying, I meant to bring this up. And when he was talking about the old guy buying the alcohol, guy, probably the same age I am now. Yeah. That's why I was laughing. I'm 58 years old right now. So yeah, that definitely, if not even younger. I mean, 10, 15 years younger than me. And I was calling him old then. And I still do. So yeah, I definitely know what you mean. Ice says, let me say, I was the old guy, Filbert. Good to see you again, old friend. Can I borrow some money? Good to see you again, old friend. But no, you can't because he's broke, brother. Just I'm not saying that. He is right there. So babe, Vinay Ice, can we borrow money? Man, what's going on? He's trying to borrow money. Mihai says the Nokia 3310 was about to buy one from the flea market today. Man, I don't know. The 3310 is a pretty old one, though.
Yeah.
3310 is pretty old. I don't think I'd go back that old, but at the same time, leave us alone, Jersey boy.
I would go back to a BlackBerry, the old ones.
Yeah. So the question we have is, if the smartphones disappeared tomorrow, would society become less efficient or noticeably happier? What do you people think? I personally think at first it would be withdrawal symptoms.
Oh, yeah.
And people would be very unhappy and be going crazy. But I think after a week or two and of the dust settling, it would be a much better way of life again.
It would be, it would be a much better way of life. But at the same time, you have to take in consideration that the smartphone actually helps us a lot every day with everything, with questions we have when we go online and do a little bit of research. Especially with that, you don't have to go to the library and search for a book to find out an answer. You know what I mean? You just type on the phone. When did that happen? Oh, that's when.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Be careful of that Google, man. Be careful of that AI, Google and ChatGPT and Google and all those guys. They're asses, man. They lie their asses off to you, bro.
I know they lie.
They give you a lot of bad information, and people swear by them and go on and will argue with you by the gospel because ChatGPT or Gemini or Grok said something to you. That's the gospel. Let me tell you something. They lie a lot. All you got to do is tell 9 out of 10 times you can look at them and go, "That's not true," and they'll rethink it. And they'll say, "Yeah, you're right. It's not true."
Yeah.
So how you doing, Shane? Glad you could join us. Cena says we'd be happier, in my opinion. I agree with 100% with you. Sunny agrees. Sonny agrees with me. I keep saying Sunny, but Sonny agrees with us. Over 30s would be fine. Let me see. Mihai says over 30s would be fine in a week or so. The kids today would break down. They would, but then they'd get over it, Mihai.
Yeah.
My messages don't appear in the chat. Oh, they appear. Look, they just don't appear up there, baby Blink, because Milo hasn't put them up there, or I haven't put them up there. But there you go. Unless we missed something else that we didn't get. Let me see. It would be like that movie, Awakenings, all over this country anyway. It would be. It absolutely. Baby, I see you. Baby, I see you say they don't appear.
We'll see you.
Hey, Chez, glad you could join us tonight. Cena, Tara, Sonny, Mihai, and screw Milo and Joey. I got nothing to say to them. Oh, he said it first. My bad, Chez. He really did. Look, I'm picking on the poor guy. I can't wait for Chez to get in here to pick on him. Look at that. I couldn't. And he said it first. Hello, Joey and Milo, before everybody else.
Yep.
So I got to give him his both. Okay, man. How about was dating easier before the apps, you know? Like a real life scenario, for instance, would be 20 or 30 years ago, people usually met through friends. I have a friend this, I have a friend that, or you'd like my sister's friend, or blah, blah, blah. We'd meet at workplaces, schools, bars, clubs, you name it, you know, just a random encounter. Asking someone out involved uncomfortable face-to-face stuff. We actually had to go to them and say, you know, and hope they didn't think we were fat or ugly or, you know, talk funny or judge us for how we dressed or not. We actually had to go face to face. and the possibilities of being rejected in real time were there all the time. I have an itch in my throat too. And people are going to be like, well, why are you smoking? I'm going to be like, because the itch is in my throat and I'm trying to get rid of it. No, I got a real itch in my throat. It's making me cough, you know. But today, people can browse hundreds of profiles, filters, potential partners, you know, these Tinder apps and Facebook, even, you name it. You know what I mean? To find potential partners and this kind of shit. They exchange messages on DMs. They contact each other through a friend, through WhatsApp. And next thing you know, your number is shared 100 times. And you get rejected by a swipe. You don't even know you've been rejected half the time. You just been rejected.
But at the same time, my brother, I think apps allow people to meet outside their normal social circles. You know, you don't have to go out of town to meet somebody new, and can be especially helpful for busy adults or people living in smaller communities. You know, they don't have time to go to bars. They don't have time to go to meet new people. So in the spare time they have, they just go swipe.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. Could you imagine how many times you've been in your life when you were younger? And I don't know how many times you have, but for me, you know, I would have went, swipe, she's out of my league, or swipe, she's not somebody I would like. And I ended up meeting with them face to face, talking with them, and ended up having a good time for a week or two. And then I swipe. But, you know, I mean, imagine how many of those weeks or twos I would not have had.
Yeah, at least you got to meet her, right?
At least we got to meet. That's right. So, you know, today's world, you just swipe, sit on your living room and get nowhere, go out nowhere, do nothing. And all those 2 weeks, we were at least going out, experiencing things, doing things, seeing life, having fun, you know?
Learning new things.
I think so. Well, Ches says society would absolutely be better off without smartphones. We were fine without them. Remember love letters? I remember love letters. Dude, I like writing poems, right? So I would write a poem. If I liked a girl, I would write a poem. I'd sit there in my class during math or something, and I'd be writing a little 4 or 5 verse poem, and I'd be handing it to her, sliding it to her. I even a couple times made paper airplanes because I was mature, and I'd make a paper airplane and fly it over to them. And 9 out of 10 times I would hit the boy in the back of the head or something like that. And I'd have to say, it's not for you. Give it to her. Yeah. This kind of thing. So, yeah, I do remember the love letters, Chaz. Remember being able to make up stories to your little brother and he couldn't fact check? Are you making fun of me because I never had a little brother?
No, maybe.
I think he's fucking with me because I never had a little brother. That's bullshit right there.
Wait a minute. I don't have a little brother. But
yes. Chaz, yeah. The ball's on this guy, right?
Yeah.
Explain yourself, Chaz. Not everybody has a little brother. So, no, we don't remember that.
No, but we do not.
Remember how many lies you believed just because someone said so, Ches. Remember how hard it was to plan a vacation. Remember when you only knew 1 or 2 recipes. Ooh. All good points for the smartphone. All good points. In fact, the peppercorn sauce I just made yesterday was because of what I found on the smartphone.
Yeah.
And it was delicious, man. It went with some delicious steak. I had better than almost any restaurant I've ever eaten it at. Society is better than it was 20 years ago because of smartphones, Icebringer says. So, I don't agree. So I don't agree that we're happier, dude. And here's the funny part, Icebringer. If you ask the people today, like yourself, which you're an old guy, I can't believe you said that. Yeah, and a hillbilly to boot, so you're used to like those mouth harps, ding, bing, bing, ding, ding. So I don't know where you get all the differences and shit. No, or blowing through a jug, you know, this kind of thing, and slapping his knee and shit. That's what he's used to. I can't believe he thinks the smartphones are better. But okay, we'll go with the hillbilly attitude. So the fact of the matter is, I forgot what I was saying.
Smartphones are good for us, but we use them how we're not supposed to.
Thank you. That'll get me through it. I forgot what I was going to say. So you can adjust, but we are actually happier with them. Oh, I know what I was going to say. People today think they are happier with the smartphone only because they don't know what the yesterday was.
Exactly.
Because they don't know what the yesterday was. You know, it's that old saying, you can't miss what you never knew.
Exactly.
It's like that. So people today say they're happier because they just never knew it. So that's just the thing that it is. You do have a little brother, Joey, the one you chose. He's calling you my little brother, brother.
Yeah. And I still have no little brother.
yeah. He still has no little brothers. But
That's not fair.
man, did friendships feel more genuine, do you think, before social media? Do you think in the past, like for instance, in the past, friendships, were maintained through visits, through telephone calls. We had to share activities, knock on their door, bang on their windows, scream from the roads, talk to the mothers and fathers. And we actually had to knock on a door and talk to a mother or father and say, hey, is Milo home? Can he come out and play? And they would judge you. You could feel them judging you, saying this is a good kid or a bad kid, Today, people may know what an old school friend ate for lunch, despite not having spoken to them in 12 years. Because you just see that shit on the phones. A person can have thousands of online connections while feeling they have absolutely nobody to call in a crisis. I mean, that's the sad part about friendships today. Now, you look at somebody's Facebook, I got 1,005 friends. Yeah, but how many do you actually know? I actually know 40 of them. Out of those 40, how many are actually your friend? One. One, two, if you're super duper lucky.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just trying to say, that's the truth.
That's my brother, but at the same time, social media helps people remain connected across countries, rediscover old friends, people that you thought you lost forever. Just type their name in, and there they are, share major life events. Everybody can know it's your birthday today, the whole world. And find communities based on a common interest that you have. However, it can replace meaningful conversations. Like you said, you do have a lot of friends, but at the same time, are they really your friends? And, people may appear socially surrounded while privately feeling isolated, like you said. I have 1 million friends, but I am alone. There's nobody here to talk to.
That's how it is. I can't tell you how many people in today's world I've met and I mean, they've actually said like this. Oh, how many people? I mean, one of their opening lines is, how many people are subscribed to you on YouTube, or how many people like you on Facebook? Oh, I got 800 friends. Nilla, no, you don't. No, you don't. You got 1 or 2 friends, if you're lucky, off of all of those. That's what you got. You got people who are following you, and you know what? 90% of them are only following you not because they really like you, but because they knew somebody, or they knew somebody who knew you, or because they liked one thing you did and they clicked on it. Then they, that's how it is. That's just how it is, man. Sonny is saying that we are older than dinosaurs, buddy.
Yes, we are.
You guys maybe didn't have smartphones back then, but you got dinosaurs.
Yes, we used to ride dinosaurs.
Like I was the best dinosaur rider you ever met.
Yep.
I used to take the Triceratops, man. You wouldn't believe it. I have pictures of that shit, man. I used to get on the Triceratops, I'd run up his tail, and I'd grab the horn, that front horn. I wouldn't sit on the front horn. I grabbed the front horn, sat on the back right behind the freaking plate, and I was like, yeah, baby. That was me with the Triceratops, man. You ever ride a Triceratops?
No, usually I was with the T-Rexes because I like speed. And they run really fast.
Yeah. Those things with their little hands. Did you see them running? They're like this. They're like this, as fast as they can. A little T-Rex. Yeah.
Reach me, because of the small hand.
Get off my back. Get off my back. Kind of like me when I'm trying to swat a fly or something. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean, brother. Know exactly what you mean. Mihai, it's awful presumptuous of you to assume that I had a balcony. Remember when your mom would scream at you from the balcony to go inside and eat? No, don't remember that one either. Although I do understand the point. A lot of times I'd be halfway down the block, like even 2 blocks away, but the way a bird would fly might only be 100 feet, right? Because I lived where there was what's called lagoons, water.
Yeah.
Where the boats would come in and out behind. You'd have a dock in your backyard. I had lagoons. That's where I lived. So you could be 3 blocks away, but only be 200 feet away the way a bird flies. But because of the water, you had to go all the way around, come all the way around. you know, that kind of thing. So I could hear my mother 3 blocks away screaming, "Dinner!" And of course that meant go home, go eat. And everybody's mother did that.
Yeah, and do you remember that we didn't want to go home and eat?
Didn't want to do it. Yeah, didn't want to do it.
We were not hungry.
Not more hungry. And by the way, I missed one here. Ches said he'd be your younger brother, bud.
Ches, I will accept you.
Hey, did you see about the?
As long as you don't call me a Russian Dracula, it's Romanian Dracula. Thank you.
Yeah. Mihai used to have over 4K friends on Facebook. Now I have less than 60, and that's too much. Yeah, I think some of your friends were some of our followers, by the way, because they signed up and then they left. Yep. So yeah. We're down. We lost.
Not very good friends.
Not very good friends, Mihai. You need to choose better friends.
Yep.
So I'm just trying to tell you. So that's a nice man. Ice man. I only bring out in Halloween. What did Ice want to bring? Cena, you still got it in your basement? What did we miss? A T-Rex. T-Rex. Cena, you still got. We missed something, brother. Shane says I'm building a $230 Lego Batmobile at work.
But I want to do that for work.
So my question with this one was, has social media strengthened friendships or has it replaced friendships with observations, do you think? Man, I picked the wrong shirt for this show. I am dying.
It's too hot.
Oh, I am freaking dying, dude. Wrong shirt, bro. Yeah, what do you think? Has social media strengthened the friendships or has it replaced friendships? You know, with observations and stuff. I think it has replaced friendships.
Yeah. More replaced that strengthen them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you on this one. Even though you do make friends on social media, that's very, very, very rare. Like one in a million.
No. Have we lost our privacy? You know, 20 or 30 years ago, an embarrassing mistake might be witnessed by, I don't know, a few people, your friends that you hung around with, the ones basically in school or the ones you'd get in trouble with a little bit, you know, or snuck around the corner, smoke a cigarette with, but it was always forgotten within a week, you know. Today, someone can record it, upload it, share it, and remix it all in a matter of 1 minute, 2 minutes. And it preserves it online before the person involved even realizes the camera was pointed at them. Phones, smart devices, websites, stores, applications also collect information about locations, purchases, interests, and habits. Everything we do. If you even mention something, if you mention, I'm looking at a cable, I need an HDMI cable, 5 meters, 10 meters long. Dude, scroll through your phone 10 minutes later, and you're going to see HDMI cables coming up 5 and 10 meters long through Temu, through Shine, through this one, through that one, Amazon. They're going to start showing up. That is some scary stuff, man. But
it's scary. It's scary. I'm with you 100%. But at the same time, modern technology can provide security footage, you know, find missing people, document abuse, expose wrongdoing, and create useful personalized services, you know. But at the same time, like you said, it also means ordinary people are constantly recorded, monitored, analyzed, and judged, you know. One terrible moment can follow someone for years, even when it does not represent who they normally are. One bad mistake can ruin your reputation for life, not just years, you know. And at the same time, being monitored 24/7, even though they say your microphone on the telephone is not listening to you, then how do you explain the commercials for the HDMI cable?
How do you explain that? Explain yourself, because I need to know exactly.
I need to know. I mean, it's convenient. Yeah. I know where to shop, but at the same time, why were you spying on me?
Man, were they really spying, or were they just trying to make it your listening pleasure? Were they just trying to make your life more manageable, easier, more convenient? You know, were they really just trying to make your whole life experience a better experience? Instead of searching, here you go. It's right here. Yes, you do not have to waste any more time searching. Just buy this.
It's convenient, but at what cost? Imagine there's a server built on your whole personality that knows how you act when you're angry, how you act when you're happy, how you express yourself when you're calm. Babe, because it constantly listens to you. He knows you better than you do.
Yeah, it does. So that's why be different, man. Change it up. Do stuff that they don't. Don't be predictable. Change it up. Let your personality reflect like some. Wow, I can't believe he did that. Oh shit, that threw me for a loop. That throws the whole algorithm off, dude.
That's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea. Do shit they don't expect, and it throws the whole algorithm off. They got to revamp everything and rethink their whole line of process. It's a deal, Milo. I never again will call you Russian. Although I never called you Dracula, it was a drunken. Although I never called you Dracula, it was a drunken lady of easy virtues. But
No,
that's
it
the
was-
past now.
You were a Russian vampire at first, and then you called me a lady. Of easy
Cena
virtue.
says yes, we lost our privacies. And Icebringer wants to know, yeah, and I kind of do too. What's wrong with easy virtues, Ches? Don't be so, you know. Social media hasn't exactly replaced friendships, nor has it purely strengthened them. Instead, it's mutated human connections into a spectator sport where we affectionately haunt each other's phones. And yeah, and Sora wants to know, do you have a fly on your cap, brother?
Yes, it's not just a fly, it's two flies.
It's two flies.
Yes, now it's on the printer, one of them, and the other one is somewhere lurking around. I'm not sure. Oh, it's on the green screen. I see them both. So yeah, but I actually saw somebody do a study. I don't know how, if it's 100% proof, but they said that, especially in America, not in Europe yet, but in America, if you and me, both of us, if
Yeah.
you go on Amazon and you buy, like you said, a 6-meter long HDMI cable,
Right.
it comes to you as $6.99, right?
Yeah.
Because they know how much money you're willing to spend.
Yeah.
And if I search for the same cable on Amazon, I will
Yeah.
pay $4.99.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true. That's true. Do you know how I know that's true? Because my mother and I did that very experiment, because I said the same thing to her. We did the very experiment when she was visiting from America.
Yeah.
We went to the same thing, to the same product, to the same everything, we listed 4 things that we wanted to buy, exactly the same 4 things. Her thing was like almost $35 more than mine was.
Because they know she's willing to pay.
Because she was from America, using a VPN on her American phone, on her American account, and she was willing to pay more. So it was like almost $35 more. This is Temu. So $35 is a lot over a course of 4 items.
Yeah,
That was, this is, if it had been something else, it would have been a lot more. So yes, it's absolutely the truth. They absolutely do give you the same thing. The same thing with the internet and the cable, right? Here in Romania,
Yeah.
I spend 100 lei for my cable, which is like 100 channels, my internet, which is 500 gigabyte, 500, 100 or 500 gigabyte. I forgot. I think it's the faster one though.
Yeah.
Anyway, my upload speeds are like 500 megabytes and 500 megabytes. My uploads are about 70 megabytes. My downloads are around 500 megabytes. So it's really fast. It's really good. I spend 100 lei a month on that, which comes down to what? $25, not even $22 a month. My mother, for less service, for not as good a quality service, pays like $130 a month in America.
30, and I was complaining about $50 in Germany.
Yeah, $50 is even good. And I'm spending roughly, let's say $25. It's not even 25 euro. Let's say $25, but it's not even that for a very good internet connection.
And you have cable as well.
And with my cable, with my cable, cell phones, and internet, everything, and that's my kid's cell phone as well. So 2 numbers on the cell, the internet, the cable, everything. I spend a total of $55, I think, a month for everything.
And she spends that only on the internet, 100 and something.
She spends 130 on internet and cable.
Ridiculous.
That's not her cell phone. That's not her cell phone included, and which is another $100 a month she's spending at Verizon.
That's ridiculous, man.
It's ridiculous, but yeah, so they absolutely do that. They absolutely do that. Temu does it. The new accounts, it get cheaper to get what you want, buying more things. Yes, that's true. It's true. It's true. Milo best beats the flies up. Slay them. I actually think that AI is the perfect machine. Okay, look. We digress. The question I really had for you guys before we get too lost in the weeds here is giving up privacy a reasonable price for convenience and security, or have we surrendered far too much just for convenience? Have we lost more of ourselves? Have we sacrificed too much for it?
Yes. I believe that yes, we did sacrifice too much. And we do that. We do sacrifice our personal data every day willingly on the internet. Easily, just like that, by a click. I agree. And whoop, there goes everything about you.
And here's Mihai talking about, I'm on Digi. I get 2 phones, 2 lines, cable, and 1 gigabyte internet at 104 lei per month. So for $25 a month, he's got all of it for $25 a month. I mean, it's just, you can't touch it. And it's good, stable stuff too. That's the thing. It's not shit. It's stable internet. It's stable phone lines. It's stable this and that. It's not shit. It's good. In fact, I think it's better than America and Germany at sometimes.
But
I think it's better.
It's a lot better than Germany. I can tell you that for sure. And I don't know, but Romania is one of the biggest, not the biggest, the cheapest and the better internet that we have in Europe. Romania has the cheapest and the better.
Can't cry about it. My internet for some reason goes out once a day, every day for about 5 minutes, 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why, but it goes out for like 5 minutes every day. And it's been happening now for about 3 months. But then I don't have problems with it other than that one time at 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. Every 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning, it's like it goes out like they do an update or something every day or something. And it goes off for 5 or 10 minutes. And then it comes back and then I have no problems with it. I don't know what that is.
I would call the supplier and ask. I would say, but
I'm curious to know.
Why? Just curious.
Yeah, I am curious. Echo get Page Plus girl. It costs about $58 to get absolutely free, unlimited everything. Yeah, if she shows up, Icebringer, you're gonna have to tell her that. We have surrendered too much for convenience, in my opinion, says Cena. Icebringer says AT&T says unlimited internet in small print. It slows down after 30 gigs usage because they don't believe anyone should ever need more than 30. Yeah, Little Sparrow. Hi, sorry for being late. Little Sparrow, we were missing you. In fact, me and Milo were just asking, where's Little Sparrow tonight?
Yeah,
we didn't even know where Little Sparrow went. So not a problem. Thanks. You could join us. Glad you could join us. It's a pleasure to have you back. Maybe they are doing some maintenance, Joey. That's what I think too, Tara. All right. So, Ben, was customer service better when you spoke to a human, do you think? Like for instance, in the past, customers usually called the business and eventually we spoke to an employee or we spoke to a manager, somebody who would listen, explain the problem, and occasionally even bend the rules for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But today you get the robots and customers may navigate automated menus. Half of them you can't understand. Chatbots, help pages, verification codes, you name it, man. They make you repeat shit, restart shit. And the device they have already restarted 6 times and they'll ask you to do it a 7th time to the point even you, the non-expert, know this is wrong.
Yep.
This is a waste of my time.
Yep.
So do you think customer service was better when you spoke to a human? Is there a good or a bad side to this?
Man, before I say anything, I want to say that it was a lot better when you spoke to a human. But automation can provide assistance 24/7. And reduce waiting time, handle simple requests, and lower businesses' costs. So
I don't know. Have you ever had anything fixed by one of those things?
No. I always have to go through them to get to a human,
right?
To get the problem fixed.
Right. Have you ever had one take care of one of those little problems you're telling me about?
Never.
No, me neither. So I don't agree with that.
Yeah, and it becomes frustrating when the problem is unusual or requires judgment. Humans' service may have been slower and more expensive, but the consumers often felt the problem was fixed a lot faster. For For me, for example, every time I needed to fix something, I used to have a lot of problems with the internet in Germany. And I had to go through a robot, tell him everything, give him all the data that he needs from my contract, my numbers, and everything, explain the problem to the robot, and then say to me, "Oh, this is too much. I'm going to send you to a human." Well, thank you. After 20 minutes of dealing with him, it's too much. I hate him. Every time I call somewhere and there's a robot, I go like, okay, here goes my time.
Yeah, well, I just feed it back to them and they go, "Have you made your payment?" I no understand. Press 17 for Kaului Walui language. No. Listen, listen. Do not listen to this guy, Little Sparrow. You should have heard things Joey was saying about you. Something about a cellophane, olive oil, and baguette. You lie, Ches. It was about aluminum foil, avocado oil, and French baked rolls. It was, you lie. You just lie, dude. Get it right, brother. I need to speak. I mean, he just lies, bro. He just lies. He doesn't even tell the truth. I need to speak to a human to get my issues resolved and not a machine.
Yep.
Little Sparrow, Joey. But why cellophane? It wasn't cellophane, hon. It wasn't cellophane. It was aluminum foil. I'm just trying to say, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He's not telling you the truth. So the question I have is, should every company be legally required to provide a clear way to reach a real human being?
Yes, 100%. I mean, from the moment, whoa, fuck, smashed both of them at the same time. From the moment you call any services and the robot answers, in the next 10 seconds, you should have the option of ditching the robot and going for a human. 10 seconds maximum.
10 seconds. Yeah,
10 seconds.
I agree with you. Now you know who Little Sparrow is, brother. Ice has got. That's why Ice and Vinay get along so well. That's why Ice and Vinay get along so well.
Yeah.
Hey, I have not seen Vinay tonight.
Me neither. VNA? Do you have
DNA? Where's Mom? Is she mad at us because we didn't make the watch party last night by chance, Sonny? You got to tell us. Where's Mom? Sora been slacking off on eating flies lately, Icebringer says. Nah, you can't. We just don't expect them to win. I don't know where she is. I'll check. LOL. I'll ask. Okay. It's good to have a snitch in the chat room.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it's good to have a snitch in the chat room, you know? Did people enjoy music more when they had to buy it? There's one that I'm curious to know. Like 20 or 30 years ago, people saved money for an album. I know I did. Well, actually, we had this thing called Columbia House, where you put a penny onto a mail-in thing. You pick 13 CDs or 13 tapes, whatever it was at the time. I did both cassettes and CDs. You put a penny, you mailed in this Columbia House thing. You picked out 13, and all you had to do was buy 6 more at $9 or $10 each, regular going prices. And they were all yours free for like the 1 penny. Man, I did that under so many names. I made so many fake names with the penny, and I had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of CDs. Man, they were hanging. I had a whole wall full of CDs, and I never even bought the other 9 or 10 because they were fake names, right? So I had all these CDs. I must have had $4,000, $5,000 worth of CDs for what amounted to about $1.20. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's the truth, man. It's the truth. So no, I mean, I don't know why I got off on that scenario, but we would save for the money for the albums. We did. You know, we went to the music shops, which we did many times. We look at the records, we look at the artwork, we, studied the artwork on the albums, read the booklet. Some of them had booklets in the albums and stuff that you could read to, like Kiss, Love Gun, Kiss Alive. They had some really good stuff. You ever get a chance to get the original album in a sealed thing? Get one of those. It's badass, man. Listen to the entire record because they had to pay for it. Today millions of songs are immediately available, but listeners may skip a track within seconds if the opening doesn't grab them. If they don't like it in the first 5 seconds, they just skip it.
Yeah. They just skip it because they have access to so many right now. If they don't feel it in the first seconds, they're not going to listen to it. But streaming, gives listeners affordable access to an enormous range of music and allows independent artists to reach audience around the world, which back in the day that would have been impossible for a new artist to reach so many people. However, the music can feel less valuable when it's unlimited and disposable. And competing with millions of other songs, artists may gain exposure while receiving very little money per stream. That's the thing. Back in the day, they used to make a lot of money. Even today, they make a lot of money. But
Yeah.
like Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and Tupac, but they were selling worldwide. They were the richest of the rich when it came to music. You know.
At one time, and
one
Tupac is still remembered.
Oh yeah, no, but I think even 20, 40, 50 years from now, Tupac is still gonna be remembered. But I don't think longer than that.
Mama's busy playing a game, but she looks annoyed for some reason. Man, I'll tell you what, Cena. You got 5 seconds. None of that Google crap. I love the music videos on MTV. I want my MTV. I want my MTV. If you want to hear how it really was really done, listen to MTV from Dire Straits. They sing that song. I want my money for nothing. That's how it was. That's how MTV used to do it. I want my MTV. It's the opening part of Dire Straits' Money for Nothing song. What was the first video to play on MTV, Cena? What was the first video to play on MTV? I know it. So, love the Dire Straits reference, Cena. Yeah, I do. I love it. I love it. That's right, Joey. So, what was the first video? Come on. I want to know. I know what it is. I know what it is because I'm Joey. And look, these people are going to Google real fast. First video on MTV. I hate this lag because then you can't tell when they're cheating or not. I'm not doing it from there. Anyway, I'm going to tell you without cheating. It was Who Killed the Radio Star, by the Bugles. By the Bugles or the Booglies, however you want to say it. It's on the tip. Well, now I just got it off the tip of your tongue, Cena. No, it wasn't Queen's Row Happy. It was Who Killed the Radio Star. It was that one. And I think the name of the group was Bugles or Booglies or something. Buggalies. You'd have to pronounce it that way.
I think
Buggalies. The Booglies or the Buggalies, man. So did owning fewer albums make music more meaningful than having nearly every song ever recorded? Or what do you think it was?
Man, I used to like back in the day when, like you said, you had your CDs. And we actually did appreciate each and every song on that CD, even though some of them were not that good. We still listen to them. I mean, I remember listening to my cassettes all the way around. All the songs.
That
So, but now, to be honest, it's exactly like you said. From a whole album, maybe I'm gonna listen to 2 or 3 songs from an album. Everything else, no. I'm just gonna go on Spotify and listen to something else.
Speaking of Spotify, go on to Spotify, Deezer, Amazon, iTunes, you name it. Any streaming server you want out there, we are on it. As of Thursday of this last week, just 3 or 4 days ago, we are now streaming on all your favorite streamers. Look for It's Not Okay TV. Go out and check. We got 2 songs up there now. We'll be releasing 2 songs a week for the forever coming up. You're going to be getting it. It's going to be coming up more and more and more. It's Not Okay TV on that's all you got to look for on Deezer, Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, man, you name it. We're on every streaming service. Look for it. Check it out. Give us a stream. Do us a favor. Hit it up. Hit us a favor. Hit a follow. Do a like. Man, it all helps us get everything going. So free for you helps us to do it. And I'll tell you what, we just got there this Thursday, my brother. And also, I want to make one more announcement real quick before we continue on. We're halfway through our content tonight. Before we get to the trivia, I have been building a radio machine, my brother.
Yeah.
Behind your back. I did not tell you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I let you know after I built it, but here I am. I'm
gonna remember that.
My bad. Well, you know how we were talking about we were going to do conspiracy labs. We're going to do Joey's opinion, and we each did one of those, right? And then we never did anything else with it. So
Exactly.
I something like that. So, but I haven't lost the hope with that stuff. So I said to myself, what can I do as Joey? So then I made this radio station thing that now I'm going to be streaming here on It's Not Okay TV. I'm uncertain if it's going to be 1 day a week or 2 days a week for like an hour each time, but it's going to be music, news, memes, things like that. It'll be me in a little tiny window on the left-hand side, along with a thing that I built. I would show them, except that I got all the trivia things set up. So I can't show them right now. It's going to have to be a surprise. Maybe on Tuesday I show it to them. If they join us on Tuesday, I'll show them. I'll give them a preview of it, but I should have it done for Tuesday or Wednesday. So, yeah,
Can
go
I
ahead.
say something?
Yeah, of course.
People, join the radio station. You're gonna enjoy it because I'm telling you this from experience. Before It's Not Okay TV even existed, even was an idea inside our heads, Joey was a DJ on a radio station, and
That's true.
I used to go on his shows and listen to his shows, and but I gotta say it, I had a blast each and every time I went on that show. I'm just saying.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I do appreciate it. It is true that I did DJ on a radio station before. Yeah, but I didn't know you were having a blast. So
Oh, man,
that's a good thing to know.
I was laughing. I enjoyed. I enjoyed
That
all-
that's new. So, am I titled too? No, I'm not titled, man. I saw that on your website, Joey. All the music platforms you're on. Yeah, Tara, I do not have those all linked yet because, like I said, it's a work in progress. We just got approved for all our artists and all our artists. We just got approved. The last one came in today, actually, for us. So I have to set up profiles on a few of them. So because I have not made those links, the only one linked right now on our website is Spotify. But you can go to I will have them linked by tomorrow afternoon. I'll have the ones on the website linked by tomorrow afternoon for everybody. By the way, speaking of our website, if you scan that QR code up top, it'll bring you to our website, itsnotokaytv.com, which also is in the process of changing and getting some switch arounds. If you keep track of it, visit it now, take a look at it, and then visit in a week from now and take a look at some of the differences. It's also getting revamped and regrown. Man, we're a growing channel. We're a growing channel, and we're listening to you, the people. We're listening to you guys. That's the thing. It's not, we are here for you. And, we are doing the best we can. So when you have something to say, bring it over here, tell us, and we'll do our best to make it happen for you. All right. Man, we're halfway through our content, my brother. Do you want to say anything to him? Share, like, subscribe. Share, like, subscribe. Share, like, subscribe.
Before we we go forward,
Like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And bang,
The
that's
like
that.
button. Smash the
That
like
one,
button.
too, that one.
smash the like button. Yes. Before we move forward, don't forget to share, like, subscribe this video, smash the bell icon. This way you'll get notified every time we post something new or we go live. And Joey,
Yeah.
are you going to accept music requests on your on the radio?
I'm right now. That's a little. I kind of am accepting live requests. I am, but here's the problem. With that. I cannot really accept live requests right now. Why? Because I cannot play copyrighted stuff. And somebody's going to come in there and do a request of, I want to hear Bohemian Rhapsody. And I can't play Bohemian Rhapsody because all the music that's going to be on this radio station is our music. It's all original. In fact, everything we do here, It's Not Okay TV is original. All of our music, our trivia, our contents, our shit, you name it, everything is original. We have built it all from scratch. You and I, from day one, were just sitting in my room with a joint and trying to figure out how we were going to do this shit. No, is that not the truth?
Exactly. 100%.
So, I mean, we figured this out with no expertise, with no zero. We have built everything from scratch, learning it as we go on. So there are errors, there are complaints. That's why we listen to each and every one of yous over there. So listen, it is that. My brother, talk for a minute because I'm trying to figure shit out over here for a second.
Yeah, I want to ask you something. Is Buy Me a Coffee linked to our?
That's what I'm doing right now. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. Trying to remember what my apparently
Because I saw the message from Tara saying that she did not find the link with Buy Me a Coffee, but I think we did share it once on the chat. I'm not sure, but right after I went to the site and I don't think we have it. I don't think we have it.
No, and here's the thing: none of the passwords I'm using are working. I forgot the password. I forgot the password.
But
I'm trying for you, Tara, but it's not happening. So I forgot the password. Son of a butt. I know it was. What was the one? Not the one we use for our emails, man. There was another one. It's the other one, and I cannot think of what the other one is. It's not the ones that It's a different one. It's Tara, we'll get back to you with that. I can't stop right now in the middle to do that. I'll get back to you with that. We'll have that. I'll tell you what, Tara, what I'll do is I'll have a Buy Me a Coffee link put up onto our website by tomorrow. Okay. I'll put a button up there by tomorrow afternoon somehow and Buy Me a Coffee. Yeah. Look at Icebringer go. It's as easy as that.
Easy as that.
It's as easy as that, Tara. You didn't look too hard. Shame on you. Next time, try harder, Tara. Try harder, damn it. Oh, Little Sparrow says the nipple heart attack. What is that? Heart hero attack.
The nipple heart hero attack.
Cena says, I want to hear the Gen X song. You're in luck, Cena, because I have that Gen X song up on the website. If you scan that QR code or you go to itsnotokaytv.com, I actually just changed that yesterday. It's not We're Alive anymore. It's now the Gen X song up there. So you're in luck. You can hear that right now at your convenience if you'd like. Yep. So, not a problem. That link for the website is right there, the QR code, or it's notokaytv.com. There you go. Man, go to number 8, my brother, and handle this for one moment because I got to duck out into I got to do a move for 2 seconds.
A quick move. Okay, you do that. Was television more fun when everyone watched together? And man, I think it was more fun. I think it was more fun because in the past, popular television programs aired at a specific time, and millions of people watched the same episode on the same night. The next day, schools and workplaces discussed what happened. Now, there was no spoilers. Everybody watched the same episode on the same day. Nobody could ruin a movie for nobody because everybody was watching them, except if you rented from, how was it called? Blockbuster? I think so. I'm not sure. And except that, if you're watching just the TV, nobody can spoil the movie for you. Today, viewers can watch whenever they choose. Right? Binge an entire series, pause it, skip it, wait for several years before starting. That's how I like to do it. If I like a series, right? I wait before I can watch at least the whole season. Back in the day, we used to watch one episode, wait a week, watch another episode, wait a week, watch another episode. But I'm not gonna be able to do that. But streaming provides freedom, accessibility, and control. People no longer have to arrange their lives around a television schedule. However, shared culture moments are becoming rare because everyone is watching something different at a different time. Entertainment has become more convenient but less communal. And in a way, I do enjoy that because back in the day, I think everybody used to watch Home Alone every Christmas because that was on the TV. I used to do that, at least here in Romania. Before Christmas, we used to watch the Terminator, which was always each year in December. And yeah, we had a schedule. That was the movies that we could watch, and that was it. If you wanted something else, you had to pay, rent a movie, pay for 24 hours, and then bring it back. And if the CD was scratched or something, you had to pay for it. So the question is watching television whenever we want worth losing the experience of everyone watching at the same time? I think so. I would give up. I would give up everyone watching the same thing at the same time for convenience, because I don't know. Time I prefer to watch it on my own time whenever I feel like and whenever I have time to watch a movie. Isn't that
We do have an emergency alert. We do have an emergency alert. Just trying to say, Icebringer, where are you, Icebringer? Icebringer,
Icebringer?
Piers, my dear, my brother. Piers, not Cheers, Piers.
Ugh. That's holy water for everybody, and he acts like that because he's a vampire too, because he was living so long in Transylvania. He's starting to turn into a vampire, and holy water makes you act like that.
Yeah. That one there was a very, very watery looking. It looks just like water, made of pears, man, made of pears. So, man, I'm sorry, my brother. You were saying I did not have to interrupt you.
Yes, is watching television whenever we want worth losing the experience of everyone watching together. I say yes. I say yes. Yes.
No, I didn't give it. I didn't care about watching it with everybody. In fact, I didn't like watching TV with everybody.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Watch a movie whenever you want.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like I said before, we used to watch here in Romania. We used to watch Home Alone every year for Christmas because that was aired on the TV. But what if I didn't want to watch that? I wanted to watch something else. Well, you didn't have a choice. It's either that or don't watch anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do love the streaming platforms for movies.
This was a really good movie, Bad Santa. I liked Bad Santa.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that movie? That was a cool movie.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I saw it.
Yeah, it really was. How about has online shopping made us too impatient, my brother? 20, 30 years ago, buying something often required traveling to several stores. You know, you had to go to Kmart, you had to go to Walmart. They all were marts. You had to go to J.C. Penney's, or, you had to go to one of these places, because it just, you had to look for it. Comparing limited choices, placing a catalog order, or waiting weeks for delivery because this store didn't have exactly what you were looking for. But today, people can order almost anything from their beds and become irritated even when it takes longer than 2 days to arrive. Oh, you got to wait 10 days. You got to wait to why? I don't want to. And then move on to another. This is how it is today with the shopping. You know what I mean? So has it made us too impatient?
Yes, it did a little bit. But online shopping helps people compare prices, which is better. Back in the day, you had to pay the price for the hoodie that you wanted from the store that only that store had the hoodie that you wanted. Right now, you can compare through 10 stores and buy the best priced item for you. Now, you can access more products, avoid unnecessary travel, and buy essential items from remote locations. However,
man,
yes,
you can. You can get things from like Shine, Temu, Zoom. I mean, you got so many of these kind of places now.
Yeah, and but at the same time, it can encourage impulsive spending, Joey. Excessive packaging.
I refuse to listen.
Delivery traffic.
What's horrible?
Products and the disappearance of local stores, because everybody buys online, right? Now, convenience has become so normal that ordinary waiting now feels like a personal attack because we're used to get everything today. If I want something, I want it today. Now, has online shopping improved our lives, or has it turned us into expecting everything immediately? Man, I love online shopping. I love online shopping. Because of online shopping, I got to build my studio for half a price that I would have to pay without online shopping.
And you got a hell of a studio, man. I mean, I don't want to say it's not a lot of money. I mean, you spent some money on it, but it wasn't a lot of money compared to what it should or could have been.
Yeah, compared to what it should have been, well,
Yeah.
I'm more than happy.
You know,
I'm more than happy. So I love online shopping. I love it.
well, Ches says online shopping has made us entitled and impatient. It's like when Wi-Fi first came out on planes. It was barely available for 5 minutes before people started moaning about how slow it was. Little Sparrow says, which now I'm really thinking about who Little Sparrow is. Oh, VHS rentals. That was heaven when I was a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little Sparrow, let me ask you a question. Are you from America or are you from Poland? Now, I got to ask you. You don't have to tell me more specifics from that, but are you from America, from Poland, or neither one of those places?
Man,
Well, because at first I thought she was from Poland, but now I'm beginning to think she's from America, and I believe and think she's from Northeastern America, if I can remember correctly. I'm starting to remember. I think my memory is coming back to me a little bit, but I'm not 100% sure. I've been trying the whole show. I'm trying to place where the hell Little Sparrow was from, and I think she's from Northeast America. I think so.
I want to answer a question that Little Sparrow said, and I jumped
Yep.
over it. Milo, did
Yeah.
you also had programs for kids at 7 p.m. every day? No, we did not. At 7 p.m., it was the news on every channel in Romania. Everybody was looking at the news. For children, we had early in the morning and at 2 p.m. We had like an hour of cartoons and stuff like that. Before we got access to Cartoon Network, which was the main provider of cartoons in Romania.
Cartoon Network, man.
Yeah.
What an old show. I mean, that is so outdated. When we saw Cartoon Network come up, we were like, that's the oldie of the old shows. And you're like, that's the one we want to see.
Yeah, I grew up with Cartoon Network. Those was the cartoons that I used to watch.
Man. Well, so my question is, do you think online shopping has improved our lives, or has it trained us to expect everything immediately?
I think it improved because, like I said, you have access to things that you normally would not have access to. For example, like you said, we can buy directly from China if we want to buy something. Back in the day, we could only buy what other people brought from China to Romania. So is that Chaz?
Huh?
Is that for Chaz?
Oh, no. It's for what? I had an itch on my face, man. I had an itch on my face. That's all.
Oh,
I was just scratching. I was just scratching, man. Don't. You don't need to read nothing more. You know.
I thought
Man,
Chaz did something.
No, Ches is a good guy. It's that Icebringer. It's the hillbilly who's a little bit fucked.
Oh, okay.
So, and I didn't hear anything from Little Sparrow getting back to us, man. It's like
Well,
she didn't get back to us. I asked her if she was from Poland, if she was from the East Coast, if she was from, and then I started saying I was senile, and then I thought maybe okay, she was from Spain, and I don't know why, because I was senile. And I said there's no way she's from South Africa, because that one's annoyed. I can't believe she's annoyed. She's annoyed with us, bro, because we didn't go to the watch party. She's annoyed. We must make that watch party on Saturday nights, man.
Yep.
You know that, right? It's only right.
Yep.
It's only right we do that. But
It's
in all fairness, she needs to come up with some good movies. I mean, it's movies I never heard of before. I think half of them are in Swahili too.
Swahili.
Swahili, yeah.
Swahili.
Hakuna Matata.
Oh,
Did you know
okay.
that was so Swahili?
No, I did not.
That's a hard word to say sometimes. Swahili. It's easy but hard. Yeah. Man, Vinay, we love you. We love you, Vinay. If you can hear us, Vinay, we love you. You feel the pitter patter from our hearts, Vinay. Do not be mad. You know, every once in a while we have to fall asleep too. You know, I'm only teasing you. So, okay, were people happier before everything was photographed? You know, at birthday concerts, birthdays, concerts, vacations, and family gatherings, things like that. People once took a limited number of photographs because we just didn't know what we were getting, and we had to actually develop our film, and it cost quite a bit of money, and we didn't know what we were getting. We get 2 or 3 good shots on a roll of film, so we were careful. We were frugal, not frugal. We were the word is escaping me. We were cautious with our picture taking. Today, people can take hundreds of pictures, you know, and edit them instantly on any amount of programs and apps and post them online. And sometimes spending more time documenting experience than the actual time experiencing it itself. So, you know, are there good things and bad things about it?
Yeah, I mean, modern photography allows families to preserve memories, share special moments, and capture events that would otherwise be lost. But at the same time, back in the day when we used to take a photo, it was something special, right? Because, like you said, it was a limited amount of photos that you could take. Now it's unlimited. Everybody wants to take a photo, and the specialness of the photo is gone. You know, that's how I see it. But yeah, yet the pressure to produce the perfect picture can make people less present. Experience may be close for how they will appear online rather than how they genuinely feel. You know, back in the day, I don't know, when, like I said, I saw pictures as something special. You didn't have the chance to
You
take a
waited
photo.
for that picture to come in, and you
Oh,
were like,
yeah.
"Yeah, I can't wait for it." You were actually excited to get it. I know.
Yeah, I'm in the picture.
Yeah. It was the day to go pick up I agree with you. Man, Ches is asking, Joey and Milo on topic. Do you also think that as much as we love Netflix, that is done to movies what smartphones did to music? And then Ice right behind him says, Netflix hasn't done what smartphones did for music. Netflix has learned to make cheaper movies and shove them out fast. Music industry learned to make less music or better of better quality. Huh.
Netflix makes most of their movies, right?
Man, Netflix makes some good quality movies. I'm not sure I agree with Iceberg on this one. Netflix spends some money and makes some good quality movies, man. I like Netflix movies.
Yeah. I watch quite a lot of movies on Netflix.
Me too. And original Netflix movies is the ones I'm talking about.
But I do have a problem with Netflix on that one, on their original movies, because they make a movie, right? They make a season of they make a season from a movie, and then they stop.
It's not that they stop. I mean, everybody stops. They make a season and they stop for 6 months a year, and then you get another, and then you get another season. The thing about Netflix is they release them all at once. If you're a pirate like me, you can get them all in one shot, and I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't know. I think I watched one movie on Netflix. It was a series, right? And I saw the first, the second, and the third season.
Yeah.
And then I waited for like 2 years and still no other season.
Well, sometimes that happens. That's a mini series, man.
Yeah, but the movie's not finished.
There's a reason for that.
I need to know the finishing of the movie. How it ends. I want to know.
No. So to answer your question, Ches, I don't think Netflix has done that. What smartphones did to music, I don't think so. I think if any, because they buy a lot of the existing movies as well as their own movies. So if anything, I think they amplify it. No, I don't think they did that. And I also don't agree with ICE that Netflix hasn't done what's smart because they make a lot of movies versus quality. I think Netflix makes some very good quality movies. So, I don't think either one of those are true, what you guys are saying. I'm not saying they're bad quality, just that they're cheaper. What's cheaper, Icebringer? Cheaper for you? Cheaper for me? We pay what, $20 a month. And although I had to make a decision whether I wanted ChatGPT or Netflix because I'm not a rich guy, and I had to and we have no money coming in from the channel. We don't make money here at It's Not Okay TV. So we should hopefully start our super chats and monetizing next week. And if we do, but if we don't, we make no money here. So I had to literally make a choice between ChatGPT and Netflix, and I gave up Netflix to go to ChatGPT because it helped the channel a lot more. I was able to help with the contents and doing things we got to do and do research and stuff like that. And it's what I had to do. It's what I had to do. So I had to give up Netflix for It's Not Okay TV. It's choices. It's things like that. So are we preserving more memories today or interrupting them? I guess is kind of what I'm asking.
I think we're 80% of the time we're interrupting them instead of preserving them.
Yeah, probably. I tend to agree with you. How about, has work become easier just followed us home with the new remote work stuff? 20, 30 years ago, for instance, many employees left their workplace and were effectively unavailable until the next morning. They weren't there to keep on doing work when they got home and they sat down at their desk. Today, emails, group chats, laptops, and remote accesses, these kind of things, they all allow a person to work continuously from their kitchen table or their bedroom or even on vacation. Vacation or family dinners. I mean, people are working with this remote work. And the funny part is they actually, studies have shown that productivity has gone up with this new style work. The people are actually getting more done with this new work, with this new style.
Yeah. And the thing is that modern technology allows flexible hours, remote employment, international collaboration, and opportunities for people who cannot easily communicate. However, boundary between work and personal life has weakened. Employees may technically finish at 5 o'clock while continuing to answer messages after 5 o'clock, like you said, during dinner, or receive an email at 11 o'clock and they have to jump in for 5 or 10 minutes. Some of them work all the way till they go to bed. Now, it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. If you like remote work, it's the best thing you could do. You can travel the world, work at your own time schedule whenever you want. You can work in the morning, you can work at night, and have the whole day free for yourself. Yeah, man. I think it has more pros than cons, the remote work.
You think so?
Yes.
Well, I'm not sure.
But here's a good question. Has remote technology given workers more freedom or allowed employers into every room of their house? Like I said, yes, on both of them. I mean, it does give more freedom to workers, but at the same time, when you're giving emails or asking questions after 5 o'clock, I think that should be not allowed in any company, unless you're paid overtime for everything you do after 5 o'clock. And when I say overtime, that's more than you get an hour on your normal schedule. And a lot of people complain about that, about working remotely and having to work after hours just because their boss asks a simple question that turns into a half an hour or an hour time of work for them. So yeah, I mean, it's good. I like it. I mean, you have a lot of opportunities to do a lot of jobs that you normally wouldn't be able to work without remote work.
Mm-hmm. Well, I kind of like it, and I'm actually kind of looking for it for a remote job myself, to be honest. I'm kind of looking to do a remote job myself. So has remote technology given workers more freedom or allowed employers into every room of the house? What do you think it is? I think it's allowed more freedom. I think remote work has allowed more freedom. It's allowed more time with the families. It's
Yeah.
allowed less stress. You save money on gas, so forth and so on. I mean, I think it's a lot of things. I think remote work is a good thing. And like I said, studies have shown that remote working has actually improved production of companies.
Yes. Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
I mean, it's something you can do. Hello, Kashmir. Glad you could join us. What do we have going on down here? Let's check the chat real quick. Work has become easier working from home, but it hasn't improved the quality of life. Especially if, as Milos rightly says, the boundaries are blurred.
Yes, yes, they are.
Everything we spoke about today can be solved with balance. I don't think we should be too black or white. That's awful racial. We need to be more disciplined to set our own boundaries to balances what is important. So everybody says hello, Kashmir. They kind of like you. What can I tell you? Or they wouldn't say hello. So you're kind of lucky. Was news more trustworthy when there was less of it? What do you think of that? In the past, most people received news from limited numbers of newspapers, radio stations, television broadcasts, these kind of things. Today, news arrives all the time, constantly through our websites, through our influencers. And it's not even real news. A lot of it's disinformation. A lot of it's misinformation. It's just you don't know who to believe, what to believe. A lot of it's deep fakes, so forth, so on, especially on social media posts, videos, podcasts. Although everything we say here on It's Not Okay TV, we do try to make our best to make it real. And if we don't know it, we don't say it. We let Brian or Ches say it so we can poke fun at them and then just kind of silently agree. So I'm just letting you know, Milo and me, no. We is not disinformation. This is people. Screenshots and anonymous accounts, often before the facts have been verified, people jump all over it, my brother.
Yep. Modern media provides immediate updates, more viewpoints, citizen reporting, and access to stories traditional outlets might ignore. However, false information can spread faster than the real information, right? And dramatic stories are often shared a lot faster than something that is not dramatized, right? People
That's
can
right.
also choose sources that repeatedly confirm what they already believe. So that's an easy target, But at the same time, if you find me personally, I like to follow the news on independent sources, and I have two guys that share the news every day, give updates every day, and they do not bullshit. They give the truth how it is. So yeah. But the question is, are people better informed today or simply surrounded by more information than they can properly evaluate? Now, the thing about the news channels, there was a guy did a test here in Romania. He was known on social media, so everything he did, if he did something bad, he was immediately on the news. So actually, he staged an accident with his car just to see and posted something online just to see if the TV news is gonna grab it and throw it out there. And surely enough, they did. They took that footage and they said, look at this guy. He just had an accident again. And they started making news off of that fake content that he created, just to show people how fake the actual news from the TV is. So, yeah.
No, I agree. Like for news, I mean, Kashmir is being all nice to Ches over here, but she doesn't know how Ches was asking, did she really evolve from monkeys and fish and stuff the other day? He was asking me, did Kashmir, he said to me, it's hard for me to believe that Kashmir actually evolved from a monkey. And I said, why would you say that? I say, well, he said to me, she walks up straight too much. She walks properly. And I said, Ches, what are you talking about? He said, I do not believe the Kashmir evolved from an ape. I think she came from somewhere else. And I said, Ches, I have no idea what you're talking about. He was going off in one of his drunken rates or stoned rates or something. I don't know what he was talking about, Kashmir, but Kashmir is all over here saying, oh, hey, Ches, you're such a nice guy. This kind of shit. So I don't know where that's all coming from. I'm just trying to. So, Kashmira, did you come from a monkey or an ape or something? Ches would like to know. He has a hard time believing you. He does not agree with you. So, yeah, man.
Oh, check this out.
Yeah, Little Sparrow. Yeah, she's from the Northeast, man. She's from Northeast. I think that's my little sister. I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's my little sister. Yeah, because she doesn't get back to me. So, and that's what Vicky does. So I'm just trying to let you know, man. But I could be wrong there too. I could be wrong there. We're going to keep it a mystery. What say you? Which one did we just do? What was news trustworthy?
Yeah, the news. Yeah.
We didn't. So we only got 3 more, and then we get into our trivia, brother.
Yes.
Or we don't even do the 3. You want to just get into trivia?
Well, we're here for 1.5 hours, so yeah, I think we could just jump into the trivia.
Has artificial intelligence made people smarter? We've already covered that one in the past one. Are people happy? Actually, we just covered that one. Actually, they're all been covered anyway. They're all been covered. So let's just call that. Let's just call that what it is. And after comparing life then and now, my people, I just want to make it clear, after comparing the life then and now, the answer is probably not that everything was better in the past, that everything is better today. There is no one way or the other, right? There's a pro and a con to each thing. That's what I get out of this. We gained convenience, but we lost some patience. We gained connections, but sacrificed some privacies. We gained unlimited entertainment, but somehow we'll spend 20 minutes complaining that there is nothing to watch. Every generation solves old problems quietly, invents brand new ones with better graphics or different speeds. Maybe the real challenge is not choosing between the past and the present. Maybe it's keeping the best parts of both, the independence, the friendships, the humanity, or of yesterday's, tomorrow's, combined with the knowledge of opportunities and technology of today. So our question was, and our point of tonight was basically, before we leave, tell us in the comments one thing, okay? Tell us just one thing. Just let me know, what is one thing from 30 years ago, if you were that old, you would bring back immediately? And what is one modern convenience that nobody's taking away from you without a fight? I mean, we have these two things. We have the two things, right? You want to bitch about it, but at the same time, you live it and you love it. So which one would you want? I mean, for me,
yes,
I would like to take away the smartphones. I think we'd be much better without the smartphones. On the other hand, I would also like to keep the online shopping through our computers and stuff.
Yeah.
I would like to keep the modern of the online shopping, but get rid of the everyday smartphone thing if I had my way.
I think I would choose the privacy from 30 years ago to have it today. And keep the remote work from now. Privacy and remote work. I think these are the best from present and from 30 years ago.
I agree with you. Hey, Tara didn't come from a monkey or an ape. She came from a fish. She used to be a mermaid. I heard stories about girls like this that used to be mermaids, but now are valley girls. And just, I heard stories about it. There's a movie out about it. No, that's a movie about a valley girl becoming a mermaid. It's the opposite way around. Yeah, it's the opposite way around. So Little Sparrow says, I think it was less possible to check if they were trustworthy, but I hate how political they are now anyway. So, yeah, I mean, this is how AJM4549, watching you from a smartphone.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, right? I mean, that's true. That's true. When you're doing something we're doing, my brother, smartphones are kind of necessary, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
at the same time, if we didn't have smartphones, you could access us from the computer, and everybody would have been on the computer.
Yeah, but not necessarily. Maybe he's out working, or maybe out jogging, or just sitting in a park somewhere, or not sitting home. Maybe sitting at McDonald's or at a nice dinner having maybe he just had a really nice dinner with a girl who walked out of the date on him for no reason. And he's sitting there, man, you don't know what's going on in somebody's life. And he's sitting there, he's going, let me check these two guys out. It can't get worse than my life right now. These two might pull us out of it. So, you never know what's happening, man. So it is what it is. Let me see. Let me see what the rest of these people have. Eating at the dinner table with no phones. Love your end of the show final messages, Joey's. They're always articulate and well thought out. You're expecting a backhanded compliment, aren't you? I'm just expecting a backhand, man. I'm always getting a backhand. So bring my parachute. Hey, Philbert, you're still with us. I thought you left us, man. I thought you left us because I hadn't heard from you all show. Bring back parachute pants. Get rid of skinny jeans. I'm with you. Oh, you're an MC Hammer fan, are you? That's an MC Hammer, the parachute pants, the MC Hammer fans. You know those pants where he goes, can't touch. Just yeah, like that. Man, we got Maddie Dixon, USA. Maddie, drop the USA, man. You can never be American, Maddie Dixon. Maddie Dixon, no matter how hard you try, you cannot become American. That's just the way it is. But glad you could join us, Maddie. I feel Joey is speaking from experience. Dude, I used to wear parachute pants. I used to. Just like, hey, Milo, you was frozen, my brother.
Yeah. I'll be back with you guys.
You know it? Maddie says he's in Oklahoma, OKC, Oklahoma City. That's the only place that would accept him. Do you know that? Maddie, is Oklahoma City the only place that would accept you, my brother? It would make sense. That would track, bro. That would track. Well, I'm glad you had safe travels, man. Joking aside, glad you had safe travels. I hope you like America. Are you intending on coming back, or is that you over there now for good? Curious to know. I really am. All good, brother, at Maddie Dixon. Should just make it Magic Dixon. Nah, JoJo. So we got all these people. We're going to get Houston, Texas would accept him. But I don't know. Texas accepts a lot of weird things, man. But they're pretty particular on the people they let in. I got to tell you that. I've been to Houston, and it's actually a pretty nice area. So got to say, my brother froze out on us, so I got to hold this thing for a little minute. So what we got to do is, while my brother's doing this here, let me pull this up. We're about to get into our trivia. As soon as he comes back, we're getting into this trivia here. Excuse the scratch in my throat. Shoot, man. For anybody just joining us, it's an exclusive trivia. It's only found here. It's Not Okay TV. What makes it exclusive is it's our own original music. It's our own DJing here. Everything is built by us from scratch, codes and coded and everything like that. So you simply won't find it. You might find others like it, but you won't find this one anywhere else on the internet. So, and like I say, enjoy the music as it's playing, because yes, we play between the songs. We are coming to the end of July. We only have tonight, and what is it? Do we have another one? We do have Thursday night. So every Sunday and Thursday night we do the trivia. Oh, my brother, you're back. Every Sunday night and Sunday, Thursday. Welcome back. We do trivia, but we only have 2 more left of the month. And right now it's a runaway with Ches being in the lead. Sora is right behind him too, but we do give a prize out for the monthly winner. So, and of course, it's worth it, man. It's worth it. We give a prize out for the monthly winner. Ches looks like he's going to be our monthly winner, but we still got 2 more to go. We got tonight and Thursday to go, so we're not going to count that soon. My brother, get the hell yes. Get everybody going. I'll be back in 1 or 2 minutes, and then we're going to get this trivia thing going.
Okay, people. Let's hear a hell yeah. I mean, I do have some hell yes, but at the same time, jump with the hell yes, so I would get everybody ready for trivia. Hell yeah, Icebringer, yeah. Let me see. Little Sparrow, are you gonna join us at trivia? Maybe. Mary. You're not. You don't have.
That's Maddie USA to you, my brother.
marry USA. Man,
This guy wants to be American. There's no chance of it, brother.
and marry, as long as Donald Trump is president, you will never be a US citizen.
Never.
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 As much as you love him, he does not love you back that much.
No.
To give you a citizenship.
Hey, yeah.
You're on mute.
Hey, whoever said who's talking about Triker? Triker's here. He's in. Triker banned 3-Bike Triker for not being here for the whole stream. Oh, yeah. Triker, where you been the whole stream? That's true. That's very true. Hey, Triker, don't ban Maddie Dixon USA. Triker is our moderator. Don't ban Maddie Dixon USA yet. Wait for him to say something stupid. It won't be long. Trust me. It won't be long. Then you can, and then when you don't ban him, just ban him for 1 minute at a time, just enough to annoy him. Okay? So, okay. So, you got all your hell yes in, my brother? Are we good to go?
Yes, let's get this party started.
Let's get it going. Cheers.
Cheers.
All original music. Can be found at Spotify, Deezer, Amazon Music, iTunes. It's Not Okay TV.
Our parents were clueless about where we might be, and nobody tracked us. We were feral and free. We fell off our bikes and came home with blood. They said, walk it up. And we wiped off the mud. No helmets, no padding, no warning display. We knew it would hurt, but did it anyway. We were the streetlight generation, raised on trust, hard knocks, sharp jokes.
Yo, my brother, did you say share, like, subscribe at any time tonight, by the way? If they like our content, if they're out there, would they like? It's free for them. It means the world to us. Did you do any of that stuff, my brother?
I don't think we did tonight. So, just in case we did not do it, we may or may not have done it, but we're gonna do it again. If you like this content and
Our show.
Of course, share, like, subscribe, share it to your best friend, share it to your worst enemy. Smash the bell icon. Make sure it's selected on all, so you get notified on every single move we make on our channel. This way you will be the
Moves
first.
coming up. A lot of moves coming up.
Oh yeah.
All right, my brother. Hey, let's reveal the answer, brother. The question was, 1997 office worker wanted appointments, addresses, notes, and task lists in one portable item that needed no batteries. Which item best fits all 4 uses? The answer was a paper day planner. C.
And guess what?
A paper day planner.
Guess what?
What?
Only Ice got it right.
Only you have the. I thought you were going to tell me you have the wrong answer sheet.
No.
Do you have the right answer sheet?
Yes.
Okay. Only Ice got it right.
Only Ice got it right.
Who'd have thunk a hillbilly could do it? Who'd have thunk a hillbilly could do it, man?
But
Oh, and me. Sora saying no, slow down. And she's right.
where is Sora? Oh, and Sora.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she's right. Sora, good looking out, Sora. That's what we need to know. We need to know when Milo, my brother. How could you forget Sora, bro?
My bad. You know
You're
what?
bad. You're bad.
I'm gonna give me the button. I deserve it.
Question 2 of 15, guys.
Was a must, no screen to protect us, no place to retreat. We faced every problem and stood on our feet. So here's the Gen X and all of the crew. We all live the same, it's just how we grew. We were rough around edges, but honest and strong. We learned who we were
And who right from wrong?
and knew right from wrong. Then every night the TV would declare, do you know where your children are? Filling the air. Half the parents looked up, then went back to the show. Figured we'd wander home when we needed to go. We sat by the radios with the finger on record, so we wouldn't miss our song on cassette it was stored. Then the DJ talked over the opening line, so we cursed at the radio and tried one more time. At 12 or 13, we were earning our pay.
Man, I got to tell you, I love this song. I love that Streetlight Generation song. I love it. I don't care. I've heard it 100 times. We wrote it, we made it, and I've heard it 100 times, and I like it every time. I still hear it. Why would someone using a typical home dial-up internet connection in the late 1990s often prevent other people from making a telephone call? A, the modem occupied the same telephone line.
Yep.
They all got it right except for Triker.
Triker.
Except for Triker. 3 out of 15.
Floors, picked weeds, and showed up each day. No trophies for trying, no praise for the grind. You made your own money or got left behind. Generation raised on trust, hard knock, sharp jokes. Respect was a must. No screen to protect us, no place to retreat. We faced every problem and stood on our feet. So here's to Gen X and all of the crew. We all live the same. It's just how we grew. We were rough around edges, but honest and strong. We learned who we were
And who right from wrong.
We came home from school to an empty home, made food for ourselves and went back out to Rome. We handled our homework, our trouble.
Something doesn't look right there, my brother. I think I went down too low. There you go. I think that might be. Is that right?
Yeah.
Or no?
No. Go down. Go down. You have to. Go
Wait a
down.
minute. Wait a minute.
A little
Is
bit
that
more.
better? Wait a minute.
A tiny bit more. That's it. Perfect. We see the time. We see the question.
Is that good like that?
A little higher.
A little higher?
Just a little bit. That's it. Perfecto.
Okay. Let me leave it there. Okay, let me leave it there. I can't extend that bottom part down anymore. I'm trying to get the bottom part to make it bigger, but it's not letting me do that. I can do it if I go into regular mode, right? But I don't want to go into regular mode because this is easier for them to read on the phones. If I go into standard mode, I can fit the whole thing. Do you want me to go in standard mode or do you want me to stay in this mode? This is podcast mode.
Yeah, this is okay. This is okay.
Is this okay with you? We missed the banner, but everybody can read it better, I think.
It's bigger. It's bigger. So
Right. Okay, so we'll keep it that way. All
Yeah.
right. A 1998 bank statement showed more money than a careful check writer believed was actually available because 2 checks had not cleared. Which personal record would reveal the difference? Man, it was D, the check register. Come on.
Everybody got it right, my bro.
Man.
Yeah.
Icebringer says, I'm on a mobile and it was good for me. Milo's a perfectionist. That explains why he hates multitasking. I relate to you, my brother.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for understanding me.
Hey, listen, I just to let these people know, let me do this real quick because maybe they would prefer something different. But if I go standard, it goes like that. Would you prefer that? Or would you prefer the bigger one like I had it? I prefer the bigger one.
Yeah, I think the bigger one. It's easier to read all the.
I prefer that one because it's easier
yeah.
to read.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, we're unable to get all the logo in. That's all. We have to pull it down to there. Right?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So we got to pull it down. Whoa.
Oh no.
Whoa. That's not okay. Okay. Next question, man. 4 out of 15.
It's our time to be home, dictated by street lights. Sarcasm was armor, a language, a shield. A joke cut the tension and leveled the field. We never typed insults from 10 miles away. You said it face to face, what you had to say. Mom licked a finger and
I added our logo in the top right corner.
We rolled our eyes hard, but we walked through the door having
Yeah,
no
but you see
idea
that?
what that day had in store. We weren't made of steel, we learned how to bend, how pain could be carried without being the end. We had no supervision, but knew how to choose, how to take our own blame and stand up when we lose.
I think that's the right way to be.
Blacktop was hot, then shook hands later and let it all
I think that's where to be, bro.
Yep.
To pretend you stood by your words when you faced your friends. So
I think that's the right place right there. What do you say?
Yeah, this way we have everything
You got everything right there, right?
I mean,
Okay. All right. So when a video rental store displayed the phrase, be kind, rewind, what action was it specifically requesting, my brother?
Hmm.
It was requesting return to VHS tape wound back to its beginning. The answer is B. They all got it right.
That's a good way of doing business.
That's a good way of doing business, right?
Yeah.
Cena says the bigger one. Cena. We gave it to you. You got the bigger one. You got the bigger screen, Cena. You got the bigger screen. Next question. 5 out of 15.
So here's to the kids who came home when it dim, with grass on their shoes and dry blood on their shins. A tape full of songs in the woods after dark, to bonfires burning in the local town park. We were never protected from every hard fall, but maybe that taught us to answer the call. The street lights came on, but the lesson stayed true. You learn how to live by what life makes you do. Right from wrong.
Yeah, right from wrong, my brother. What the heck was that? What happened? Oh, the time didn't end. It just started the new song.
Yeah.
Look at that. That freaked me out, dude. I was like, what? What? I almost went in panic mode, bro. You don't know. I almost went in panic mode right there. So, man, I'm just trying to say, Matty Dixon of USA, he's answering. He's from the USA. Oh, Cena gets in there. Tara gets in there. Okay, everybody gets in there, man. Everybody's getting in there in time. Before on-screen television guides became standard, which printed source was specifically designed to show what programs aired locally and at what times? The answer is, man, B, television listings, magazines, or newspaper grids. I have a feeling we're going to have a tie tonight, man. Yeah.
It's gonna be a tie between everybody.
Yeah, between everybody, right?
We roll cheap bikes up and down the streets with scraped up knees while we rock to the beat.
And did you get Mighty Filbert and Mihai in your list, by the way?
Rewind on the music we saved.
Yeah.
We drank warm cola, we just didn't care. Speakers up full with all of our friends there. We jumped backyard fences, played out in the rain, got our hearts broken. I remember the pain. We fed arcade games every quarter we had. Lied to our parents when our grades were bad. We swore by midnight we'd be back home, then stay out late as if we're fully grown. We didn't know yet, but we knew somehow.
Yeah, baby, man. I'm loving this music we made, bro. This Gen X music. I'm loving it.
I think this is one of the best songs.
Yeah. This one that's playing now?
No, the first one. The first one.
That first one, Streetlight Generation.
Yeah. I think that's one of the best.
Yeah, I think so too. But these other ones, man, they're good. They're good. I'm gonna do a couple more Gen X things. You know what I mean? But we got to mix and match it, man. If you guys have, by the way, if you guys have any ideas of what kind of music you'd like to hear on any kind of topic you'd like to listen to, drop it over in the comments section here. Tell me what kind of music you would like or what something about. But keep in mind, I'm going to be playing this on the radio station, on our radios. So, you know, whatever the song is about, it can't be specific about a name, right? Because people aren't going to want to listen about me or you or that somebody else, right? But a topic they will. So if you got a topic or an idea for a song, drop it off over there in a comment, and I'm going to be sure to do my best to write a song about it and get a song out there, put it out in the radio station. This way, when we go to the Shiggle, it's called Shiggles Radio, by the way. We have a new mascot. My brother.
Yes.
Are we able to show a picture up here? Can I show a picture up here or not?
Yes. You have.
I can show an image file, right?
Another share screen. Yes.
Okay, I got another share screen, right? Let me just do this really quick because I want to show them our new mascot. It won't let me do it, bro. Oh,
Yes,
there it goes. There it goes. This is our new mascot. I'd like everybody to meet him. This is Shiggles, you know, shits and giggles. You know, this is the shits and giggles. This is our new mascot, Shiggles. He is going to be found. If you see him, you know you have got the right It's Not Okay TV area. He will be found from now on as our logo on musics, on anything we do this way, that way, shape, or form. And man, I love this guy. He's super cool. He does all kinds of things. He's got a lot of cool outfits. You got to check him out. So Shiggles is the It's Not Okay TV mascot. You got him. You got him there. My brother.
Yes.
Do you like him or what?
Yeah, I like him.
I love Shiggles, man. I love Shiggles.
He's cool.
I love Shiggles. So in Photoshop, advertising 1 hour photo was primarily promising to do what within roughly 1 hour? Develop photographic film and producing prints, it says.
And guess what?
The answer was D.
Everybody got it right.
Everybody got it right. Listen to all these suggestions. And if you don't need help, I'll be here for you, brother. I feel free to reach out and tell me about your experience this year. Please. Oh, okay. He's talking to Maddie. Icebringer says, thank you. Icebringer, if he reaches out to you, I want you to cut 2 of his hands off, okay? We're going to quietly kill off the new mascot. No, you're not. You're not going to do anything. Music videos, Joey. Yes, I have music videos going, Cena. Well, you've seen some of them, and thank you for leaving the comments on them. And I will get more of that going. I have to get another program. I have been talking to my brother about it, but financially speaking, I can't afford to get the other program we need right now. So hopefully when we get monetized and we make a little bit of money and we get a little bit of support from you all, then I will go ahead and get that program and start putting more videos out there. Maddie says, whatever Milo likes to play, that music, his music. But whatever Joey likes, go fuck himself. Yeah, that's what he said. So, but it's kind of bullshit. So next question. That's why I don't like Maddie.
Yep.
Little moments worth building us now. Every rock turn, every laugh, every death. But the road underneath us we haven't seen yet.
Maddie, I'm just saying,
But somehow
my brother Joey has very, very good taste in music.
Generation X, we lived and we fought. We didn't know that, but it was training we got. But it was training we got. Yeah, we wore our cassettes to the tape got thin. Play stupid games, we had no chance to win. We called from pay phones with the dime in hand. We knew when to fold, we knew when to stand. We crashed wild parties in dirty clothes. Sometimes a stranger that nobody knows. We chase quick love with a mind full of sin.
Hey, by the way, no. By the way, Cena, no, I do not. I don't carry any of those things. Revolut is the thing I use, Cena, but Stylish, we have things coming up here in the coming days anyway. No worries, but thank you very much. Do appreciate the thought. By the way, with Maddie, it's not that I don't like Maddie. It's just fuck you, Maddie. You know what I'm trying to say? So just trying to say that. I miss doing that, Maddie. I miss doing that, brother. I really do. I saw a picture of Maddie today. You got to see. It's the most adorable thing. I took a screenshot of it, brother. I'll send it to you. It's the most adorable young Maddie on Facebook. Yeah, he's got this. He can't be more than 15, 16, maybe 17 years old, sitting there all like this, all cute with curly hair and everything. Oh yeah. It's the new Maddie USA kind of edition. You got to check it out, dude. I saved the screenshot of it so I could show it to you. Aren't I telling the truth, Maddie? Aren't I telling the truth? You with curly hair sitting back on the couch all looking like some sort of like drunken Puff Daddy or something, right? Like that, right? Man, a driver planning a multi-state road trip in 1995 wanted one printed item showing highways across many regions. Which item was designed for that job? Man, the answer is A, Road Atlas, dudes. It was Road Atlas.
Man, I do remember I had a lot of family friends that were truck drivers all over Europe back in the day, and but they used to have a lot of maps, like huge maps, so they can find their way through Europe. But
Yeah.
And now it's so easy with GPS. You can
Man, it was called Icebringer says it was called wasn't a road atlas, boy. It was a road map. No, Icebringer, I beg to differ with you. It was called a road atlas, actually. When you got the map was says multi-state road trip. That's where the difference is. That's where the difference is there. When you got the road map, it was for the one state in particular. You had a road map. When you went multi-state, it was called a road atlas. Yes, indeedy. I checked into that, and I do remember that because we traveled quite a bit. 8 out of 15, guys. Let's do it. My brother. Fuck. I was out a chaser.
That sucks.
Oh. Oh. Fuck.
We lived and we fought. We didn't know that, but it was training we got. The living got real and obligations set in. Life stopped asking. It was getting harder to win. We grew up too fast.
Man, that sucks every time you go for the chaser and the cup is empty. That happened to me so many times. And
dude, it's brutal, dude. You take a sip and you go for the chaser, and the chaser isn't there, and the water's just not. It's not working, dude. My shit is on fire. From my throat to my belly is on fire, dude. There's a reason they call it freaking white lightning for a reason, dude. Holy mother of Jesus! Oh my God. So, listen, I just got to make a side note about Matty. I knew he couldn't stay away long, brother.
yeah,
Especially
yeah.
now that he went to America. I always told you I was Matty's hero, right?
Yes.
I always told you that. Now that he's in America, he realizes what it takes to be somebody like Joey. He realizes, and if he doesn't yet, he's going to get there soon. So, I know, Matty, I am your hero. You don't have to hide anymore. All these people in the chat, from the Chezes to the Cenas to the Taras, they won't blame you for saying Joey's my hero. In fact, they're going to say, indeed, it took you long enough to understand that. So I'm just trying to say, Matty, relax, enjoy, and just realize the truth. So a small device clipped to someone's belt displayed the number 5550142, but produced no spoken message. What device was it called, people? A numeric pager.
Yeah.
But they almost all got it right. They all did get it right.
They all got it right.
Yeah. In fact, if you were geniuses and you did some side kind of work, let's just say some side work on the side with the pager, you learned how to spell backwards, like hello or be there soon or coming. You learned how to use the numbers to spell backwards. You know what I mean? We had messages like for hello, like a 3, and we used to do like that, like a number 4 with a 3, and it all spelt the shit. All the letters were backwards, but you knew what that said. And you could actually form words on the pager.
You got it. You had to be sneaky. You had to
A beeper. Right. We called it a beeper. Exactly. A beeper. There you go. Next question. 9 out of 15. We are being slow about tonight's trivia.
The childhood spent, but gained the knowledge of how to pay rent. We lost some people, but remember each name. We changed our towns, but we stayed the same. We built new lives using all that we know. Some got married, others still have to grow. Fast forward to now and the life I have built. 0 regrets and really no guilt. I've now got a brother, was years in the making. We grew it together by giving, not taking. No silver map and no lines drawn straight. Just 2 guys trying not to be late. No lucky break and no secret door. Just showing back up when we failed before. We knew the dream would take some time. We're 1 year in and getting ready to shine. The boys, we were never left our hearts. We just learned how to speak and play our parts.
A family returned home and saw a red digital number 3 glowing on a device beside the telephone. What did the number most likely represent?
Messages. Was it?
Man,
I don't know.
I cannot see the answers. These people think I know the answers, but I don't know the answers, right? Because I never look at the answers beforehand. But I got to tell you, I'm looking at this right now, and I honestly do not have an idea what the glowing red. The glowing saw a red digital number 3 glowing on a device beside. I don't ever remember seeing something. I'm clueless. 3 unheard messages on an answering machine. I never saw a glowing red 3, man. But they all got it right, except for Maddie, of course.
Yep.
I had to do it for you, Maddie. Had to do it for you. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Yeah, they all got it right. Maddie, to be honest with you, 3 missed calls was the answer. 3 missed calls stored by I no, because we didn't have caller ID at the time. 3 people currently using the line. No. 3 hours remaining on the telephone battery. No, we didn't have cell phones. 3 unheard messages on an answering machine. I might have gone with that by default, Maddie, but you know, quite honestly, I might have been in the same boat as you. I gotta honestly be honest, because I never saw that. Question 10 of 15.
Raise that volume and let it all go. For every crack plan that still found soul. We didn't find life in a perfect set. We made it together and we're not done yet. 2 old friends with the same wild spark, still throwing loud noise into the dark. From bison tapes to a live headset. We didn't know then, but success we'll get. But success we'll get.
Man,
Yeah.
hang on.
You thought it was over.
Thought it was over. I forgot that I put these songs together. I forgot that I strung them all together, man. I thought they were over, man. Man, I got cellulite. Look at this. On this part of my arm. Not even this part of my arm. This part of who has cellulite on this part of their arm? I mean, this part of the arm I get, but this part of the arm I don't get. That's not okay. That's very not okay. A teacher in the late 1990s told students to bring their computer assignment on a 1.44 megabyte disk. Which object did the teacher mean? Man, they meant a 3.5-inch floppy disk is what they meant.
And
We-
but we have some different answers here.
No, we don't, do we?
Yes,
we
yes,
do.
Yes. Yes, we do.
We have Sunny is different.
We have ice. No, ice. Said
We have
A.
Tara is different, and Kashmir is different.
Yep, yep, yep.
But that is wrong. That is mistaken. But Ches is really pulling ahead right now, bro.
Who?
Ches. He is staying ahead of Sora, and they are so far ahead of Vinay. Vinay's mad at us, bro.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm starting to believe that.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, no. This,
Time.
yeah, no. Vinay's mad at us. She's annoyed because we didn't show up at her watch party, so she's not showing up to our podcast. Yeah. That's what happened.
Yeah,
We
that's-
need to make it a point to show up to the podcast, well, to her watch party. But I have to honestly put out there, Vinay, if you're listening, I am so sorry. I am so sorry, Vinay, but I really did come home and pass out last night, man. I was with my in-laws all day yesterday, and it was a very long day. And, you know, you got to understand, South Africa is an hour behind us. So when you go on, it's already kind of late here. You know what I mean? So I will make it next Saturday. Whether good movie, bad movie, it doesn't matter. Why is my mother mad at y'all? Sonny says, because we didn't make it to her watch party, Sonny. That's why. That's why. And she's always here for us. So I do feel a little bad. We should go out of our way. I'm going. Yeah, I know it's 9:00 for you, Sonny, but it's late for later for us. Anyway, that's what it is, and I apologize. Vinay Skuman in the house is a pillar of It's Not Okay TV, and she is upset with us, and we will make it right. I'm just trying to make it say to you, right, my brother?
Yes. Yep. 100%.
We will make it right. 11 out of 15. Sonny, tell your mother we love her.
No seatbelts protecting as we rode in the back. 5 or 6 kids on our knees, we would stack. The windows were shut while our parents smoked. We coughed through the haze, but we laughed and joked. Steel slides burned our legs, 3rd-degree burns. Our asses were bruised, but we still took turns. That metal wheel spun as fast as it could. Nobody could stop it, nobody would. Gen X, we came up tough. No padded world and no safety stuff. Gen X, we learned real fast.
Take what comes and forget what's past.
The children of sarcasm, wit, and will. We were tough then and we are.
Yeah, Cena, on Saturdays, Vinay has a watch party, but it's on her Discord channel. I don't know if you use Discord, Cena. If you do, you're more than welcome to join, but it is 10 o'clock my time, which would mean that it is, if it was 10 o'clock my time, 3 o'clock is Eastern Standard Time, so it would be 1 o'clock in the afternoon your time. No, yeah, you're in Nevada. You're not 3 hours. You're 2 hours behind the East Coast, right? Yeah, I think you're 2 hours behind on the East Coast. So that would make it 1 o'clock, 12. Yeah, maybe 12 o'clock. Oh, so I guess you are the 3 hours, right? 12 o'clock here with you. Yeah, it is. So you could join on the watch party. It's on her Discord. We're happy to drop you a link for that, Cena, anytime you'd like. She plays some movies there, some really cool stuff, and we sit there and talk while the movies are there. And a printed encyclopedia still listed a national leader who had left office several years earlier. What mostly directly caused the information to remain outdated? Man, the answer is C. Writing, printing, and distributing new editions took considerable time. But Kashmir did not get it right. Kashmir did not get it right.
Yep.
Everybody else got it right.
Kashmir.
Cena. Cena, you don't have what's up. You don't have Discord. You don't. Come on, woman. You got to get with the program. You need to get up on some of these things. You need to get a Discord. I dare you to try it. It's hard as hell to understand. We have a Discord.
Oh, Jesus.
Me and Milo have Discord, but we don't know how to use it. We never use it, man. Right, Milo? It's hard, man. It's hard. I don't get this. But what's up? If you got a what's up, Cena, you can get in the chat with us. All you have to do is sign up for what's up and let us know, and you can join our chat. You can be part of the chat and, do whatever you got to do, part of the whole time. And we're welcome to have you. We're doing a horror night with Vinay this Saturday. You guys are always doing horror night, Ches. That's the problem. That's part of the problem for me. I don't like horror movies at all, and it's always horror movies over there, and I don't like it. That's part of the issue. Next question. 12 of 15.
By the school at the back brick wall, the teachers walked past and ignored it all. We climbed through the window and grounded that night.
Sonny says all I'm hoping for is the trivia to go to faster. I need to go to sleep. All right, Sonny, we'll make it go a little quicker for you.
One kid looked clean, so the parents approved. Completely oblivious if they only knew. We came up tough. No padded world and no safety stuff. We learn real fast. Take what comes.
All right, we have to make things move a little faster for Sunny. She needs to go to sleep, and she is part of the running for the monthly trivia prize. So we have to make things go a little faster here. We are in question 12 of 15. A traveler using a payphone entered a long account number before making an international call. What was that number most likely used for? It was used for charging the call to a calling card account. The answer is B. Last answer accepted is with Kashmir, my brother.
Yep.
So there you go. Anybody got it wrong? Nobody, right?
Nobody.
It's past your bedtime. Shh, I know, Sonny. I'm trying to hurry up. Cena got it right, but Cena, you answered, didn't you, up there? Oh, no, she said something about why. All right, Cena's in. Last question was Cena. Next question, 13 of 15. Come on, we got to kind of hurry along here for Sonny.
The children of sarcasm, wit and will. We were tough then and we are tough still. No one got pampered, survived for context. We stood.
Yes, I know, Ches, and I was at the comedy one, and last night's one, I passed out. That's what I tried to say. And for the horror one, I won't like, but I'm going to join for next week.
Questions are checked out. We feel we take songs off radio, praying they play, then curse when the DJ talked over the fade. No calls after 10, or our parents would yell. One phone in the hall with a very loud bell. Gen X, we came up tough.
No padded world and no safety stuff.
Gen X, we learn real fast.
Take what comes.
No, actually, Ches, that comedy one was my idea, if you remember. Just trying to say. After taking the final photograph with a disposable film camera, what did the customer normally do next? Well, what he did normally next is he handed the entire camera to a photo processor. That's
Yep.
what he did.
Yep. And pay to get his photos developed.
Yeah. That's what he would. So Sora and Cena and Tara. Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh no. Next question, 14 to 15. Hurry up, we gotta hurry up for Sonny.
Forget what's past.
The children of sarcasm, wit and will. We were tough then and we are tough still. No one got pampered, survived for context. We stood back up because we're Gen X.
Yes, you did, Chaz. Yes, you did, and I got proof. In fact, you ran like a little girl. In fact, you ran like, let me go change my answer.
The weeds all got pulled, these are chores. We will get no prize for the work, no bitching out loud. You finished the job in the time that was allowed. We carried our weight when the grown-ups withdrew. We learned what to hide and what we had to do. That burden was heavy, but silence was wealth. We took it alone and we handled ourselves.
We came from the smoke.
Yeah, hey Chaz, stop acting like the tough guy tiara wearing guy you are. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. As soon as you saw Joey voted for this, you went and said, "Oh, let me change my vote. How can I do that, Vinay? Can I change my vote? Can I do that?" And she said, "Yes, of course you did that." And you ran right immediately and changed your vote. So stop it, Chaz. Stop it. Someone programmed the VCR to start at 8 p.m. and stop at 9 p.m. What was the purpose of those settings? To wait. That was the purpose of it. To wait. Record a scheduled television program while nobody was watching.
Yep.
Ches says, tough guys wear tiaras and eyeshadow. Well, in some sort of way, Ches, I agree with you. That's called confidence. That's a confident man right there. That's a confident man, and I do have to get you back with that. Man, we are at the 15th and final question, unless we have a time, my brother. So, 15th and final question right here.
Feeling the scars.
From midnight streets and beat up cars.
No one held our hands or showed us the way.
Well, speaking of men wearing tiaras, did you see what happened in Germany? Did you see what happened in Germany? Somebody running over the pride parade people, man. They're looking for him right now. They don't know what happened to him. He ran into him with a car, man. All the there was like a bunch of Chezes running around, and they were in there, and he ran into him, man. Like 16 people critically hurt, man. I'm glad you weren't there, Chez. Really, really glad you weren't there.
One died. If I remember correctly. One was killed.
One died, yeah, so far, yeah.
No one held our hands or showed us the way.
We learned it alone and we're better for it today.
Look at Icebringer being such a tough guy over here. Did you see what he says? Effing hurt all of the Chezes. Meanwhile, he became a pastor to marry all of the Chezes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tough. What a tough guy, man. What a tough guy. A shopkeeper placed a credit card and a multi-layer paper form into a sliding manual machine. What did the machine create, man? An embossed imprint of the card on the sales slip. The answer is B. Nobody got it wrong.
Nobody.
Oh, we must have a tie today, and it must be a very high-scoring tie.
Man, you'll be surprised.
Yep. You think I'd be surprised?
Yeah, you will be surprised.
Do we or do we not have a tie, my brother?
Man,
You must tell me only for Sonny so that I know to help Sonny get off or not get off.
we do not have a tie. We had the tie until question number 13. After question number 13, the tie was over.
I just don't fucking see it. My God. It looks like everybody has had this right the whole time except for one or two people.
Take in consideration the fact that Only Icebringer and Sora got the first question right. Yep.
It means what?
That means that on third place we have Three Bike Triker with Sunny and Sina with 13 out of 15. On
Okay.
second place, we have Sora, which used to have a tie with Icebringer, but lost question number 13. And we have Sora with Chaz with 14 out of 15. And on first place, of course, we have Icebringer with 15 out of 15.
Fucking
Bang!
impossible. Fucking impossible. No, I'm calling foul. I'm calling a mistake in the scorekeeping records right now. There's no way a hillbilly beat everybody. It's impossible for a drunk hillbilly to beat everybody in this chat. It's impossible.
Icebringer.
It's impossible. Fuck. Well, then, you know what? Man. All right, let me be a bigger man than this. Icebringer, I knew you could do it. I really didn't know you could do it, but I'm going to say I knew you could do it.
You can do it.
You can do it. Congratulations, Icebringer. Way to go, man. Well done. Very glad to hear it. My brother, I did not update the leaderboards from the last trivia. I was very busy with that radio program I was talking about. I will update with both Thursday and tonight's. I will do that tomorrow. So everybody in the chat who's on our What's Up will get a update on that. Anybody who's not on our What's Up channel, scan that QR code tomorrow afternoon, and you will have the updated leaderboard. It will all be done for you, and you'll see what's happening. Sina, Tara, any of you guys, get What's Up. Join us in our group, man. You get full access 24/7 to us whenever you'd like. You got any ideas you'd like to talk about something, let us know. You got anything on your mind, let us know. It's a private group right now. There's only like 20 people involved at this point. So you're one of the very few, but we're willing to have you on if you'd like, Sina and Tara. Real simple, as easy as just downloading What's Up and go for it. Let me make something clear. I am Joey Shitch from It's Not Okay TV. We do not get paid from What's Up, and we do not promote What's Up for any kind of pay or affiliated marketing. I am just doing that because I like Sina and Tara, period. End of story. My brother, get us out of this.
Before we finish this show tonight, I want to congratulate Icebringer. I was close to say Chuck Norris. I don't know why. I want to congratulate Icebringer for winning tonight's trivia. I want to thank everybody in the chat for joining us and showing us a good time. Until next time, until Tuesday when it's open mic night, spread the kindness, spread the love, and we'll see you on Tuesday, 7:45.
You good? You didn't hit share, like, subscribe, none of that shit. You didn't do none of that.
Worst enemy, best friend. Share it. Go push it. It doesn't matter.
Everything my brother said. Let me say, hey, Sonny, good night. Thank you for sticking with us past your bedtime. Icebringer, way to go. Sina, Tara, everybody else, you got our hearts. Thank you for joining us each and every week. We do appreciate it. Don't forget to join the Shiggles radio show when we start. It'll be sometime next week. I'm 93% done with it. I need to do a few more things, and then we will run a test preview, and you will be my help to figure it all out. Do not expect much from the first time. It will be a run in progress. You will help me. I will figure it out. Then I'll fix it, okay? What say you, my brother? Does that sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. Hey, I'm Joey Shitch. That there's my brother Milo Giggles. Together we make shits and giggles here on It's Not Okay TV. Until we see you Tuesday for open night. Holy mother of Jesus, that was hard. Holy mother of Jesus. It's so long farewell, but it's never goodbye. We'll catch you then.